Hey loves, this is Gwen with Twin Hearts Healing. I have been pushing off recording this video for a while now, and it's one of those things that when God tells you, listen, you need to do this, it's time, you get that urgency feeling. So it's time today. So welcome. My name is Gwen with Twin Hearts Healing. I am a Kundalini Reiki master teacher, and I also do informed trauma coaching. So normally my videos are, I'll do a Kundalini Reiki session for you. Today it's going to be like a channeled message that it finally has come through to where I can go ahead and explain everything to you. So bear with me. Think back to probably October of 2024. I'm recording this video right after the new moon in Gemini, late May. So it is the 27th of May 2025 when I'm recording this video. So what I want you to do is I want you to think back to October of 2024. What was going on in your life at that time? I think a lot of us were in that decision-making space, if you will. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I do this opportunity? Should I not do this opportunity? So we were all presented with the 25-cent fake diamond ring that you get out of a vending machine. It looks beautiful on the outside. All our friends and family are like, yes, that's exactly the situation that you want. It looked perfect on the outside, picture perfect, versus the diamond in the rough. The diamond in the rough, if we looked at it a little bit one way, we could see the rainbow light in it, but it would fade because we would move. We had to put a lot of elbow grease into that diamond in the rough. It wasn't cut the right way. We would have to really spend time with it and cultivate it and cut the diamond to shape it to what we wanted it to look like. And then we had to polish it, right? So think back to whatever that decision was in your life. I know exactly what it was in mine. We had the opportunity to go back to something that we knew versus dive head on deep into something that we needed to cultivate, right? So whether that situation was a marriage that you know is completely over with, you're just the hypothetical stay together for the kids situation, there's no passion, you're just roommates, but everybody on the outside knows, hey, they've got the perfect marriage, but you know inside it's not what you want. Or did you go back to that friend group that you know is toxic and you don't resonate with them anymore, but that's comfortable for you, right? You know these people, you know their movements, you know what they're gonna do, you know how they think, it's safe. Or did you go back to that job that pays the bills, but you're just not passionate about it anymore? So think about that. So in October, I think we were all in that headspace of, okay, what do we do? We've got this situation. Do we go backwards to where our safety is? We're not going to have to do that much work. It's there. It does its thing. It's not exciting. Or do we go ahead and to cultivate that diamond in the rough? So that was October. Fast forward into November 2024. We've already made the decision, right? So for a lot of us, me included, we chose that 25-cent fake diamond ring from the vending machine. In November, we put that ring on, okay? Looks perfect on the outside, picture perfect, right? So Here, I'm in the United States, so here we were going into the holiday season. So what do you do in the holiday season? You're with your friends and your family, and you're getting back into that groove of, okay, I'm making everybody else happy. This is what the picture is showing everybody, that everything is put together. I've got this beautiful fake diamond ring on. Everything is fine, right? So we go through Thanksgiving. We go through Christmas. We're doing the meet and greets. We're hustling. We're gift buying. We're making the house look great, right? And then we're traveling a ton. And then we go into the new year, right? So now we're kind of looking into, okay, we made this decision in October. It started to manifest into our physical world November, December, January. January, I think we all took a collective breath and we all looked down at our hand. For those of us who chose, me included, that chose that fake 25-cent diamond ring, now we're seeing the bottom of our hand start to turn green. We're not happy. We're going through the motions, right? We're going through the motions. Everybody around us thinks that we have this perfect life, but we're not happy. Okay, so now what do we do? We've already made the decision. We're already knees deep in this, whatever the decision was that you made, right? So now we go through January and into February. At that point, now it's not just the ring around the finger where that fake diamond ring is. Now it's all the way up to your knuckle. Now your whole finger up to your knuckle is starting to turn green. And I think a lot of us, me included, a lot of my clients at that point in time were like, wait a minute, what just happened? What did I just do? I can't leave now. What is everybody gonna think? I'm not happy. I'm just gonna dive into something. So a lot of us dove into work. We dove into the fantasy of, whatever we wanted to create, right? Now everybody around us is starting to see something's wrong with that person. They're not happy. They're irritable. They're sleeping a lot. They're always tired. Their body's hurting. Their body looks different. Their face looks different. What is happening to them? So now we're in January, February is starting to, okay, now we're all starting to wake up to the fact like, this ain't it. I made the wrong decision, right? So now we go into March. And what's all in March? It's usually the equinox, right? Everything starts to change. We're leaving the winter behind and we're coming into the spring, and you can feel it in the air. This is a little bit excitement, and we're like, okay, I think this is okay, right? And then we get into April. So hopefully you are, since you're watching this, you're spiritual, you already understand that the calendar the Gregorian calendar that we use is not correct, right? So a lot of us believe that the first day of Aries season is the new year, right? Because it is starting the astrological new year. So we got to that moment and we're all like, you know what? It's our new year. It's time for us to go ahead and go, okay, that was the past. Now what are we going to do for the future? So for me personally, I know for a few of my clients, it was around Easter. I celebrate Easter. It was about a couple of days before that. I looked down and I'm like, you know what? It's time to take that fake diamond ring off. And by this time, my whole entire finger was green, right? So I'm explaining the back end of the story to tell you now. I'm not an astrologer. I do watch a lot of different astrologers though. I read energy, okay? And there's something happening right now. The energy is, okay, it's go time. Do you really want to change your life? Do you keep want to go backwards? Do you want that life? Do you want to be stuck and stagnant and in the relationships that do not serve you, that aren't growing you spiritually, right? Now is the time to change that. So I'm an Aquarius. So if you're an Aquarius, if you're a Capricorn, you already know this energy. Saturn, it's Saturn. Okay, so now Saturn has now transitioned out of Pisces into Aries. We actually have fire now. I think for me, that is the, okay, it's time to go. It's time to get this ship going in the right direction. And I think for a lot of all of us, it is that excitement of, oh my God, we can actually move forward. We don't have to keep looking back, right? So I'm here to tell you, you have 90 days. You have 90 days to completely change that decision that you made in October. Get out of that dead-end job. Get out of that marriage that is not fulfilling you on every level. Dive into personal development. Dive into the gym, getting your body active again. Whatever that decision was for you that you made in October, you got 90 days, baby. 90 days to change that, okay? So Saturn's tough, man. Saturn is the slow, steady, wins the race, but it's also the, okay, now we're grounded. Now we can actually move. We did the correct steps late. We did the correct steps before. Now we can reap the rewards, right? So starting June 1st, I believe from everything that I've heard, I believe Saturn will be in Aries, I think about 96 to 97 days before it turns retrograde and kind of dips back into Pisces. So you have 90 days of pure fire energy to get things done. So I really recorded this video as much for me as for y'all. It's time to start that business. It's time to start that new relationship. It's time to look outside and see what we can do to help everybody else. It's time to be of service, okay? So join me in doing a 90-day challenge. I'm so excited to get this done. You're gonna see a lot more of me. You're gonna see more content from me coming out. I know it's gonna be hard because with everything, it's scary when you do something new. It's scary when you're trying to get out of something old and stagnant and safe, right? But if we don't do this now, when are you going to be able to change your life? So start right now, June 1st, 2025. Just do, for me, I'm gonna do 3 different things. And it's gonna be different things every single day for the next 90 days to get myself out of the decision that I made back in October into the new path going forward for the next 8 years, for the next 30 years, right? So again, thank you so much for listening to me. I don't know if I'm gonna post this video or not. If I do, I hope this lands with somebody out there. I do have Kundalini Reiki sessions available on my website, twinheartshealingllc.com. I am running a special. Again, if I hope you see this and you go to my website, they are 20% off right now until the end of the month. So again, come join me for this 90-day experience. Let's pivot. There we go. There we go. Let's pivot into the next 90 days and go from ordinary living to extraordinary living. Again, my name is Gwen with Twin Hearts Healing. If you are interested in a Kundalini Reiki session, please go to my website. You can pay for it and book your own time slot. Also, I am a trauma-informed coach, so if that interests you, please get on my website and book a session with me. And I also teach Kundalini Reiki. So if you are ready to take your healing to the next level, I'm your girl. So I love y'all. Talk soon.